Building small is creative, and I love the challenge of making the rooms feel like a home, but miniature version. My name's Devin. I'm a Red Seal carpenter, and this is the tiny house I built. I've been building tiny houses for 2-3 years now. The first one was more of a heritage style look, craftsman-y, but the second and third are more of a modern, simplistic look to them. This tiny house is 25 feet long by 9'6" wide. It's got a triple axle custom built trailer. With the walkway and 2 lofts, it's around 400 square feet. It's just sitting at the kitchen table and kind of drew it out on some paper and figured out the layout, and I really liked the design, so I just went for it and built 2. This tiny house took quite a while. My partner and I had a little baby boy in the middle of the process, so it got extended a bit, but it took about 1.5 years from start to finish. So the outside is a mixture of burnt Shishuggiban siding mixed with some metal cladding, burgundy color. It's a lot of work to do, but I like how it turned out and the textured look it has, and you can see the different grains in it. It's nice. So this is the burnt Shishuggiban siding. It's a Japanese method of doing exterior cladding. It's basically burnt cedar, and then you scrub off the soot that's left on, and then you coat it with some tung oil, and it preserves it, and it's supposed to be bug proof, fire resistant, and have a long lifetime. This is the kitchen here. It's a fairly big kitchen. I wanted a lot of space to cook. My wife is a big cook, so she helped me design it. The propane oven was a must. It's fun to cook on. Lots of counter space for food prep, and a big deep sink. The quartz white sink. The black fixture. The wood bay window here was nice. I like my plants, so it was kind of cool to have that there. It kind of grabs more space, makes the kitchen feel bigger. You can put fruit bowls and kind of things tucked out of the way that you don't use every day but want in your kitchen. So the cabinetry is a sage green color. It's all soft close, which is nice, so you don't have to slam your cupboards. And spot for a microwave down below, which I thought was important rather than just sitting on top of the counter. Full-size fridge for the most part. I had to make my walkway just right so that the fridge would fit. So the headroom is basically the loft for the mattress upstairs for the master bedroom. Gives a lot of space in here, but also there's a walkway on the top floor, which allows you to hop into bed and feels like you're jumping into a bed rather than on the floor. Then I guess there's a spot here to put a couple stools to eat at. I don't have any here, but there's a little overhang here for that to fit that. So this is the living room section here. The biggest challenge of this tiny house was the couch area. Getting around the wheel well was difficult, and making a couch that was usable and still comfortable work in the space. So I opted to build a custom one built in with some cushions. We have some custom cushions being made. They aren't quite finished yet, so that's why you see our display here. And then there's some custom shelves on either side with some built-in storage underneath, because you always need more storage in small spaces. And underneath there's little cubbies to put things in. Over here we got our mechanical closet for the hot water on demand and all the plumbing that goes into it. I originally had planned the stairs to go up this way, but it was very apparent quickly that I could not do that with the amount of room before the wheel well hits on this side, so I decided to make it curved, which actually turned out quite nice. Gave me more storage in the side and in the bathroom. And yeah, I like how it is kind of a curved feature going upstairs. Yeah, so the wall material is like a shiplap tongue and groove, so they kind of fit together. It's very robust. Rather than a shiplap is just overlapped. Yeah, it's a nice finish. It was expensive, but it turned out nice. The trim was all milled by myself. I got big timbers that I milled down and stained it all myself, and it gives a nice, deep, rich color to it. Yeah, so this is the walkway here between the lofts on either end of the trailer. It's nice because you can actually stand up here and you're not crawling once you get up top, which is nice. Kind of a cool feature. Yeah, and then we got a cable railing here for the stair railing. It's safe and gives a cool, elegant look, but keeps it airy. Doesn't make it feel like you're enclosed in a space. So this is the master bedroom here. As the walkway continues around the end of the bed, there's lots of storage because you always need storage for living in a small space. It's hard to find room to put your things, so the closet space was a necessity. And then yeah, here's the bed here. You could easily fit a king bed up here, but this is a queen just to show what you could put up here. And then yeah, it's easy just to crawl into bed. So this platform that the bed sits on is the kitchen height downstairs, which is nice to incorporate. Yeah, so the roof is a 212, fairly low pitch just for headroom accessibility on the inside. So it's got 2x6 framing, and then it's got a 2x6 batt rock wool in there as well. And then obviously your poly and our finished material is the same as the walls, just the 8-inch wide instead of the 6. The roof is the same burgundy siding that is highlighted on the walls outside, so the snap lock metal roofing. We decided to put lots of windows in this tiny house. I'm a big advocate for lots of natural light and not having blinds, so if it was my tiny house, I would leave all my windows open. And then there's openings on either side just for cross breeze at night if it does get too warm up here. Makes you feel like you're in the treetops when you're up here. It's kind of cool. So on this side here we have a secondary loft that could be used as a bedroom, TV room, toy room. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Right now we have it set up for a little reading nook to hang out or do homework or something, so it's kind of cool. This space was just left over for on top of the entry in the bathroom, so I thought I'd put an extra bedroom up here, more usable space. Storage if you wanted. Down the hallway here near the front door, we've got the bathroom. We have lots of built-in storage inside the bathroom for all your toiletries, bedding, toilet, shower in the corner, which is nice because the door opens and doesn't feel too crammed when you get in and out. And then you got the mirror and the sink. Yeah, it's nice. Some mood lighting. You could turn one light on or turn the other light on. And then a fan, obviously, you need in the bathroom. There's a spot underneath the stairs for a washer dryer if someone wanted to install one later. Now the plumbing's just on the other side of the cabinet, so it'd be easy to wire in afterwards. This is our 50 amp breaker here. It's all labeled for everything you need in here. And controls all the power. And it's got an RV adapter to hook up to most places. This is the inside portion of the mini split heat pump. It pumps out heat in the winter and AC in the summer. It's 2x4 framed walls and it's got rock wool in there, so it's a high-end insulation for the water. It's fed by a hose at the back of the trailer where you hook up. It could be a garden hose or direct feed from wherever you get your water. And then there's a hot water on demand system built into the trailer. Wastewater, this particular one, the client who bought it is gonna do a gray water system, and then the black water, he's actually gonna do a composting toilet. The materials for this build were roughly $80,000 Canadian, not including my labor. And then, yeah, we sold it for 120,000 Canadian dollars as well. It's hard saying goodbye to the tiny house, having built it, and the labor of love, having my family here helped me along the way. You make the memories here, and then leaves, so it's tough. But it's going to a good home, so I'm happy with that.
Subscribe to Exploring Alternatives for more videos like this. You can also follow Devin's tiny house projects on Instagram at Wild Willow Woodworks. Thanks for watching.